I'm Dewayne.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Dave.
This hasn't been. This is starting out. This is the
Good way to start things.
All right, guys. Good night.
We're hitting just home runs today.
This is the beginning of the Beer-Bourbon-Breakfast podcast.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
You know, I think to myself sometimes, I want this to be so consistent, and it has not been. So at this point, we're going to be really inconsistent.
Yeah.
We're consistently not consistent.
There
I
you
give
go.
that intro a 0 out of 5 ducks.
Is that a golf score?
No, it's not.
Golf core?
Golf
It's
score.
not golf core
Oh,
either.
I thought you said golf core. I was like, what?
Is that a new hardcore kind of golf?
That's
golf
when
core?
you go listen to hardcore music on the golf course, wearing your golf gear, but you break out into a pit.
Yeah.
But like underneath the golf clothes is like fishnets from Hot Topic. No?
Anyway, that's not
Yeah.
about golf core. Is there such a thing as crab core? Is that a
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
You would know.
Yes.
What is crab
Well,
core?
I have the internet.
You have TikTok, Andrew. Let's be honest.
That's part of the internet.
All right, so explain to us what crab core is.
It's like a form of like hardcore dancing. I think that's what the kids call it.
Is it when they get real
Not
low?
like picking up change.
Yeah, and
See,
then they do that thing.
I think it's
That
picking
thing?
up change.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be picking up change to me.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the other
dads.
cores in music? Anyway,
Let's move on.
yeah, let's move on from the 50,000 different cores.
Yeah. So this is a special gas station edition of Triple B
The finest.
Beer Bourbon.
If you're not
Breakfast
watching this on
Podcast.
YouTube, we're recording this in a gas station.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, that's a blue screen behind us. We recorded in
we
a
are.
gas station, but we used a blue screen of our of 115 Craft.
Yep.
Yeah, we're on location at the Circle K.
Yeah.
The come and go.
Well, I mean,
Oh boy. You know, I heard they were talking about changing that name.
They
I
probably
don't know why
should.
they would want to change
Why?
it. What's wrong
Why?
with the name?
It's perfect. It's perfect.
I say lean into
Perfect,
the marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So all of the items that we have,
No,
all of the items,
that's not true.
all of the,
That's not true.
all of what's not true.
You cannot get this beer or the bourbon at a gas station.
No. Hey, you
this
didn't
is
even
not
let me.
just the
You didn't even
breakfast
let me
podcast.
finish.
Ladies.
You didn't even let me finish.
Hey, welcome to the Breakfast Podcast.
All of the breakfast items
There you go.
that we have today are things you could find at a gas station.
Maybe. Trade a couple bucks for them.
I think it's generally how our American, that's how capitalism works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
I trade a fist bump for some of these.
I mean,
Okay.
You got those on the low.
I don't know if I want to eat it now. Then.
Yours was in between the fist bump.
Oh, I can tell.
All righty. So,
And we're back.
speaking on the breakfast items,
Yeah.
let's talk about breakfast first. We all have little Debbie items that you
Yes.
can get on the end cap of most
At a
gas
gas
station
station, yeah.
convenience stores.
The finest of gas stations.
Used to
Yeah.
be a pretty inexpensive item. Now it's breaking the bank. I blew our whole budget for the month. I have pecan spin wheels,
Okay.
which basically just a pecan cinnamon roll, sort of.
Yeah.
What you got there, Andrew?
I have the glazed donut sticks.
Sticking with the old man theme.
I have the honey bun.
Yep.
That's a pretty honey bun you got there.
It's all right. It's a little
And,
flat on one side for some reason.
You can't tell me this ain't no breakfast item. What you got there, Big Dave?
I have the double-decker fudge round.
I will say, mine and producer Dave's item. You could not really buy those in a grocery store. You can buy a box of honey buns. Don't get me wrong, but they are going to be smaller than this.
Yes.
Much smaller.
And hit the double decker. I don't think you can buy a box of double deckers.
No, not even the big box.
Yeah.
No double-deckers.
The big box will say they're big, but it's a big box of small fudge rounds.
We have that sign in our bathroom here at 115 Crafts. No double deckers. Anyway, yeah, that's sad. That's just sad.
It is sad.
That you can't buy the big versions of these. Because also, I love the big version of the Nutty Buddy.
And then you also have a double decker oatmeal pie too.
Yep.
I know this isn't Little Debbie, but what about the Big Texas or the Big Texan? The big like
Yeah, I remember
frosted.
that. It's like that real
Yeah,
white
yeah,
frosting on there.
Oh, they have the one that has the chocolate on it too. I don't know who makes
remember
that.
I don't know that one.
That's like an off-brand.
Yeah.
But we have jobs and make money, so we're going Little Debbie today.
Only the finest.
Only the finest for you folks.
That's one of those things.
All righty, well, I've been eating mine already. It's pretty freaking delicious. Shot it in the microwave for about 7 seconds.
I don't think the honey bun needs a microwave.
I don't think it needs it, but it would certainly help.
Dewayne's like,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
after I bought it at the gas station, I put it in my back pocket on the way here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Farted on it.
It sat on. Yeah. I can taste it.
I put my heated
It's weird.
seat. I put it on my heated seat.
spoiler alert, he doesn't have heated seats.
So 3 out of these look really, really delicious. 3 out of the 4.
Man,
3 out of the 4.
I can't help it that you didn't choose wisely.
Now I will say I've had those before. They're not bad. You gotta have a cup of coffee though.
Exactly. I feel like you need a cup of coffee with those.
Bartender, cup of coffee. Well, there's nobody here. Never mind.
Dip.
Yeah.
Dip. Yes.
These
Little
are
Debbie.
delicious.
What do you say about Little Debbie?
It's a staple, man. You
Little
can't
Debbie
go
in
wrong with-
1913 used to bake these. Now, it's a corporate story. Although it is still a family-owned business. Privately held by the McKee Food Corporation. Headquartered in Collegedale, Tennessee.
Man.
Oh, Tennessee.
And this is per Wikipedia. The first thing they mention, which is odd, but maybe here in the South we don't know it as much. Maybe it's just a bigger thing elsewhere. They just say they're the maker of the Drake's cake,
Oh, okay.
which I do love a Drake's
Yeah.
cake.
The coffee cake?
The coffee cake, Drake's
Drake's
coffee
coffee
cake.
cake.
It always goes back to Seinfeld. Oh, yeah, that's your big boy. At one time, it was headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What?
Really?
Like
I
I
did
said, in
not
the
know
60s. Didn't last very long. They pretty quickly, within, I think, 10 years, moved back to Tennessee.
that. Okay.
Man.
So, yeah.
Is Deborah still at the helm, leading the way?
She's handmade. She handmade these.
yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man? They own Hostess now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ring-dings.
That makes sense because
So-
Hostess went bankrupt or something.
Oh, yeah, because everybody's worried about the donuts.
Yeah.
Little,
Little powdered. Oh my
Little
God.
powdered and chocolate covered donuts.
Those little, just deliciousness.
they sell over 900 million cartons of Little Debbie products a year.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a
that
couple.
seems like a lot.
Little chocolate donuts, love them. But every time I see them, think about them, talk about them, I cannot help but think of the SNL
Oh,
skit.
yeah. The Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, with Belushi, John Belushi. Definitely not
I
Jim.
can't.
Okay. Running like he's like an Olympic athlete,
Yeah.
and instead of like Gatorade or whatever, he's eating donuts.
Well, he's got a cigarette. He's
Yes,
smoking a
yeah.
cigarette. I think he's got a beer on the table too, and then little chocolate donuts.
That's
Wonder why-
athletes don't
I
consume
feel,
that.
like, I feel like it was very true to life for him. Except for
Actually-
the running part.
I preferred the powdered donuts over the chocolate donuts personally.
I do like both, but yeah, given a choice, I'm gonna always choose the powdered donuts.
Yeah.
You know, the bad thing about the powdered donuts though is you can't like
Snort 'em?
hide that.
No, it gets everywhere.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets everywhere. You can't even pull it out of the bag without it getting everywhere.
Yeah, it's like I got powder on my elbow.
It's worth it though.
When
At least it was.
When I used to drive, when I was a travel technician, I had pretty much a black uniform, And I would always get those donuts and immediately regret it. I'm like driving down the road trying to eat, and I'm like, I just look at it.
You'd get like the little roll package. Is that
yeah,
what? Yeah.
It just reminded me. What about the coconut ones? Little crunchy ones?
Yeah, I remember those too. You couldn't get those in the back though. I think you could only get those.
Occasionally, you might can find them, but yeah, they were a lot less, more rare.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I don't think I would ever choose those.
You know, as an adult, I don't eat those. I don't. I would not eat if somebody gave me those powdered donuts. I wouldn't eat them now. They just
Too much.
Why?
they don't do it for me.
Too much high fructose corn sugar.
No, they just don't
Syrup?
do it for me. If I
He's
was,
sucking on that honey bun. I don't think he's worried about that.
yeah, I was not sucking on it.
He was sucking on a honey bun. Sucking on like he does chili dogs.
Yeah,
Sucking on chili
outside
dog.
the Tasty Freeze.
Outside the Tasty Freeze.
But you know, if I'm gonna spend my sugar allotment of the day, I'm not gonna spend it on a bag of powdered donuts. Yeah, it's just not.
I love how you said a bag because I can't. I don't have any self control. Not
Yeah, and it would be the bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you buy the sleeve.
Yep.
Sleeve of donuts. Let me get one of them sleeves of donuts.
Somebody
Have behind the counter like cigarettes. Let me get a
Yeah, I was gonna
sleeve.
say, where are you going? Where there you got to ask for them.
Let me get a pack of Newports and a sleeve of chocolate donuts.
I'm gonna need to see your ID, not for the Newports, but
Not
for
anybody
the
can have
donuts.
those. Little kid.
There you go, little Timmy.
All right, well, there's not too much to talk about besides
Yeah,
Little Debbie.
I mean,
except
yeah. If you don't know what a Little Debbie snack cake is,
you
I'm
can find
sorry.
them
Delicious.
anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, even most grocery stores have a little
Yeah.
section.
you won't get the double decker,
No.
but you know you get the gist of it.
Only
You just get two. Put them on top of each other.
double down.
That's possible, but it's not the same though. The double decker is not two sandwiches smashed together. It has one cake in between the filling. So
It's Big Mac formula.
exactly, yeah.
Bread, meat, bread, meat, bread.
Yeah.
There's a if you get two and stick them together, you got double
Too much bread.
got double fudge
yeah,
round.
Exactly.
It's like, Big Mac, except it's good.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Big Macs are horrible.
Yeah, no,
Who
no, no.
eats a Big Mac?
Somebody.
I like
Too much bread.
I like Big Macs. I'm sorry.
You would.
Have you had the chicken Big Mac yet?
No, I haven't had that.
I love how Dave's like, no. God, no.
I have some kind of standards. Okay.
Chicken Big Mac.
I like when they had the Mac wrap, where you could get like all the Big Mac stuff, but in a wrap.
For a much healthier option.
Much healthier. Much. I didn't say it was
Just
healthy.
smushed
I
down
didn't
bread?
say it. Yeah.
That was actually.
Yeah. It was just the bread smushed down
y'all
into
didn't know,
a
McRib-
tortilla form.
The McRib is back. So
Is it still back? Because it was back.
I don't think
for
it's
a
ever
little while.
gone. I don't know that it ever leaves. It just
No, it
now
does
they're
leave.
like
It
it's
definitely
back.
leaves. Isn't the McRib? So they had a salmonella outbreak. McDonald's did,
Just one?
but it was because of the fresh onions that they used. If they
Yeah,
had just stuck
yeah,
with the
yeah.
dehydrated onions that they rehydrate,
They had to
put
get
on
all
you,
fancy.
they would have never had that
Yeah.
happen. You know, it's the McRib's fault.
That's what
Really?
happens when you try to use fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
Have we ever thought about what the McRib is?
You don't think about that.
It's,
you just
it's,
eat it.
it's not rib meat.
Listen, I get one about every 5 years and instantly regret it and go, I don't ever need to eat that again. And then I forget. So 5 years later, I'm like, I'm going to get one.
Yeah.
Did you?
I opened it.
I just got like a big whiff of a perfume smell. That's not that beer, is it?
Could have been. I mean, it doesn't smell like perfume.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
All right. Enough about Little Debbie and Big Macs.
I also get it.
Yeah.
It
I didn't make
yeah,
that up,
smell-
right?
smells
I'm
like
not
beer.
having a stroke, am I?
Is that what it is?
Is that peonies?
All right. Does anybody, you guys don't really have anything you can do this with, but the pecan roll, and it's pecan, not pecan.
For our
not
northern
the beer.
It's
listeners.
freaking pecan, Brittany. And I would say the nutty, is it nutty butter, nutter butter?
Nutty buddy.
Nutty
The
butter.
cookie. The nutty buddy.
Can't believe you just said nutty butter.
Nut butters. Do you dissect it when you eat it?
No, only a psycho does that.
Well, I'm a psycho.
God, you're weird.
No, actually, I do that.
Eat your frozen ass honey bun.
I just wanted you to feel bad
and
about
your
yourself.
dry ass donut. Just shit out.
Hey, it's delicious. It's delicious.
All right, so the beer, right, from Free Range. For anyone that doesn't know, Free Range Brewing, I think they opened up around 2015. They're known for using local ingredients wherever they can. They're a pretty good brewery. I like the atmosphere there. They're kind of I don't know if you want to call them hipsters, but it's kind of that atmosphere. So Shellem's Mussel Beach, a Carolina Mussel Kölsch. The reason why it's called that is because they use mussels
Wait for
from
it.
Shellem Seafood, which is in Wrightsville Beach. Female owned. Her last name is actually Shellem, which is it's kind of like destined for her to own a seafood company, right?
What do I do with these oysters? You shell them.
Yep. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
Listen, buddy. I don't wanna,
I got enough dad jokes.
if I could do that cricket thing, it would be constant.
I get that.
I get the saltiness. Luckily, it doesn't taste like mussels, which would be, I think off-putting for most people.
God, what if you poured it and it was like a little muscle? Anyway.
You have like a little mussel drop out into your glass. It's very refreshing. I like the little bit of saltiness that you get there. Yeah, I like it.
I think that's, because this is, I don't know if this is a thing to do mussels in beer or even mussels in stout or Kölsch, but I mean, definitely oyster stouts. That's a pretty,
Yes. And evidently
Pretty-
they did make a stout with this before. They don't make it now. Never had it, but it makes sense.
Can't speak on
Yeah, I've always liked the brininess that the oysters would give like a stout.
Yeah,
just
sure.
went well together.
Yeah.
And this same thing here. I've had this beer before, but I
Yeah.
was relatively surprised when I did have it. I kind of reluctantly bought it. But yeah, it's very good. So it's good. It'd be good, spring, summertime. Maybe eat with seafood or drink with seafood.
Would you say it's a good beach beer?
Yeah, no, one, maybe
Yeah.
one or two.
I could. What's the ABV on this? 4.7%.
I like it.
So, not bad. Not bad at all.
Crushable.
I'm a big fan of their stuff, and
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
and
they-
them
they-
especially, and like you said, the location.
Yes, and they tend to make very drinkable beers. They don't do real like crazy stuff. So yeah.
What's that corn beer that they do? It's
It's a lager,
the cream of the crop or something like that.
yeah, something like that. I cannot remember.
I find their beer to be really interesting. It kind of reminds me of like Fonta Flora, where they take local ingredients and kind of like I would never have thought about that.
Although Fonta Flora for me goes a little crazy sometimes with the stuff that they make.
Yeah,
They think outside the box,
yeah. Yep. I do.
and sometimes my own taste. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but
God, they had
that's
this.
just mine.
They had this. It was a bourbon barrel aged called. It was like bourbon spoonbill or something like that. God, that beer was good.
Yeah. And their sours are usually pretty good. They do some good sours, and they're kind of in the same, like you said, in the same vein. They use a lot of local ingredients. They try to source everything locally that they can, which is great.
I think they're probably the most farmhouse. Speaking of Fonta Flora, probably the most legit farmhouse
Oh yeah,
by name brewery. They have a farmhouse. I mean, they
grow their own fruit.
didn't originally, but now they have in Lake James, I guess, near Lake James. But yeah, they have a
Yeah.
little farm, and that's a cool spot.
That's a very cool spot.
So
They grow their own pawpaw fruit. It's random.
Okay. If you say so, Paw.
You know,
And you're talking about Fontaflora, right? We're not confusing
Not
with free range.
I'm sure Free Range would like to do that stuff, but they're located in Noda, which is very urban. There's not like, I mean, I guess they could start a little garden in the back, but
They're a smaller operation. They have that location in Noda, and then they have a little bar in Camp North End.
That's right.
Oh, I always forget about that place.
Yeah, really cool guys. The brewer and owner are usually the ones that help me out. Female brewer, which is cool. I like supporting that.
Nice.
And I don't know if I said this, but Shellem, that is also female. Well, it's female owned. So, you know.
I mean, all the years we lived down there, I never knew that place even existed. We tended to stay away from Wrightsville Beach, but you know,
That was a madhouse in the summertime.
yeah, it's a great place to visit, but once you get there, it's like don't leave. But anyway, they're great people. Definitely check them out. I will say I'm pretty sure we're the only people in Gaston County that sell them because I have to go get it. They don't
Well, then,
deliver.
yeah, you probably are.
So right now I know we have the Kölsch and we have we have one other beer from them. So it's about time for me to go restock.
Yeah, they have a cool spot. They have bands play there a lot, and it's fairly large and accommodating.
Family friendly for sure.
Oh yeah, and dog friendly too.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that seems to be the going thing in the Charlotte area is being dog friendly.
I think last time we went to actually drink and visit, not just pick up beer, we rode our bikes there.
Oh, I remember
I
that.
think we met y'all there.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
bike friendly. We did not ride them from here.
Yeah,
I
that'd be a
I don't
long
even know if
ride.
that's like possible. But
That'd be a haul.
yeah, so it's like I said, it's a note. It's a cool spot. Definitely, if you're anywhere in Charlotte, they're worth checking out.
Yeah, it's a cool spot.
100%.
I like it.
All right.
So what are we rating this? I'm going to rate this 5 out of 6 mussel shells.
Man, 5 out of 6 mussel shells.
Man.
Jeez.
I would rate it 4 out of 7 Zamunda flags.
Like you're just looking around for shit.
Yeah, you're just looking for. I like lamp.
I love lamp.
I will rate it 9 out of 10 fans. 9 out of 10 neon signs.
I mean,
9 out of 10 producer Daves.
sometimes.
That's a good rating.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Really, probably only 8 out of 10 producer Daves.
Yeah. Oh, 8 out of 10 produced.
Don't go crazy.
Excuse the
Yeah.
we're great on the curve here.
I'm going to rate it 8, sticking with Andrew, 8 unopened Christmas presents out of 12.
Fake Christmas presents.
Whatever's
Yeah,
in my
those
line of sight.
aren't real.
Wrapped empty boxes.
Yeah.
We're going to find out if they're real.
Yeah.
I'm
After
ripping into
this,
those
after we
things.
record this, we're opening them up.
Dwayne's like, damn.
Hey,
we
Brittany
found-
did it. Maybe she put something
There
in
better
it.
be something in there.
Man, there's a
It's
bottle of
just
Pappy
a
or something.
picture of a finger.
It's a flip book of like dog pictures.
Of Willow.
Yeah, and Willow took them too. So that's
She's very talented.
it's tricky. It's tricky.
Willow's my dog, by the way.
Yep. She's a fluffy dog.
Anyway,
Yep.
let's go to the bourbon.
Bourbon.
John J. Bowman bourbon.
John.
Get that pop. Get that pop on the mic.
Jingleheimer.
Oh man, you are getting so good at that.
That was a good one.
Here goes Dave pouring shit on the ground again. And I poured it on the ground. Are you the salt guy?
Yeah.
The Salt Bay.
That's so old, Dwayne. That's so 2024.
I just heard about it last week.
Man,
Just saw it on
Dwayne just figured out the internet.
some old.
Yeah.
Annie. So, this week's offering is by John J. Bowman. And they're out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Right? So, a little different there. It
You
was,
got to stop letting me pour these for myself.
I mean, you know.
Give myself too much.
Dang, all right. That's
Well, actually, I feel like mine's on par with Dewayne.
you know.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That is a good pour.
Yeah.
That's a good pour.
Yeah.
Right? So Fredericksburg, Virginia, they were founded in 1934. So this one is 100 proof. This is their single barrel offering. I couldn't find like an absolute like this is how long we age it for, but it's rumored to be 10 years. So it should be on par with Eagle Rare, right? So John J. Bowman is actually owned by the Sazerac company, which I'm starting to notice a trend here. Right? They own pretty much everybody. So when they were first starting, they were really supposedly or rumored. Buffalo Trace was actually brewing this for them or distilling this for them. So it's rumored to be a blend of the mash bill number 1 and mash bill number 2. So that would give you kind of Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor kind of blend in there. And yeah, so it was originally founded in the Fairfax County of Virginia. Interesting thing about this one. So it was the reason why they call it the John J. Bowman. This was actually a tribute to the 4 Bowman brothers who served in the Revolutionary War, right? So that was John, Abraham, Joseph, and Isaac, right? So, yeah, a little interesting, little fun fact there. But
So fun.
Can I see the bottle?
funnest.
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I've actually never had the single barrel before.
Where'd you get this? Oh wait, this is mine.
From your shelf?
You had one.
No,
It's spicy.
it's spicy.
It's a spicy one.
So they're really known for more of like their port barrel. Like you see that a lot in the.
Yeah, we have the port barrel. That's the Isaac Bowman. Is there an Abraham Bowman?
There should be. If
Is there a
there's not.
Jebediah Bowman?
Oh man,
Is there a Bocephus Bowman?
that would
That
be
would, yeah.
even better.
Somebody needs to come out with that right now.
How is there not a Bocephus bourbon?
Yeah, yeah.
How is Bocephus not the number one like name for children?
We're just not in the right area for that.
Oh, sir, I think we are in the right area for that.
Yeah.
I
I
would
guess an
disagree,
argument could
know?
be made for that.
Is it too late for you to rename your son?
Yeah, unfortunately. He's 16, so might be a little late.
I'm gonna call him Bocephus.
Maybe I can convince him to change his own name.
There you go.
It's it's one of those things. But no, this is a nice spicy.
It is. It's a
meatball.
spicy.
It's got that nice Kentucky hug a little bit.
This was a allocated bottle.
The single barrel
Oh, yeah?
is. Maybe that's why I don't ever see it.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, it was a hard. I don't want to say it was a hard sell, but it wasn't something I was like
Just
really
to get.
dying to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they offered it to me, and yeah, this is the 10-year, by the way.
Nice.
I was like, okay, and it wasn't a bad price. I'm actually trying to get the price.
I think
on
it's
it right
$50.
now. Yeah, I want to say 54. So
Okay.
in general, not bad. It's not flying off the shelf, but it's not a well-known. It's not a Blanton's Taylor.
No,
Whatever.
it's no Evan Williams.
Yeah, yeah, Evan
Or
Williams.
Jack Daniels.
Hey, we got Evan Williams bottle and bond, buddy.
Daniels,
Oh, we got asked for Jack Daniels so much in December.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Oh, it was crazy.
Can I get a Bud Light and a shot of Jack Daniels?
Yep. Can I get?
We don't have either of those, sir.
Can I get your lightest lager and a shot of Jack?
And you
I
sell
can get
cigarettes.
you Old North and a
Shot
Evan
of
Williams
EA
bottle and bond.
Bottle and bond.
What? No Fireball?
Oh, it's not Old North anymore. I'm sorry. It's
Oh yeah, leisure time lager.
Leisure Time.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would say everybody that was more than happy.
Sure. Yeah.
And honestly, price the same. I mean, yeah. What's a shot? What are you gonna pay for a shot of Jack at some rando bar?
$0. I'm sorry.
No,
Under your head.
it's a general U, not a specific U.
Gotcha. Sorry.
$5.
Yeah, our bottle and bond is Evan Williams bottle and bond $5.
There you go.
Pour,
$5 shot is
Yeah,
not bad.
Not a bad bourbon.
Not bad.
If you're gonna have a house bourbon, that's the way to go. You can do ancient age for $6, and then leisure time lagers. I think $5 maybe a pint. Don't quote me
Leisure
on that.
Time is a fantastic light lager.
Yeah, made in North Carolina.
It's fantastic.
It's a crispy boy.
You're supporting a North Carolina brewery, and at this
That's
particular time supporting a Asheville brewery,
That's right.
which is pretty
They
important.
could use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah,
All right, guys. What do we?
I like it. It is delicious.
I give it 4 out of 5 liquid death signs.
Solid. Dwayne.
I'm gonna give it 85 out of 101.
115 craft shirts.
Yeah. Sure. There we go.
Producer Dave.
Falling down on the job here. Sorry.
God, slipping.
I'm going to give it 1 hand painted Rudolph out of 2.
All right, that's
It's not him. Oh yeah, I did. I painted that.
Yeah. I can tell.
1 out of 2.
We didn't.
Okay.
We didn't
So
buy-
you only kind of like it then.
Well, it's a 1 out of 2 scale. It's
That's a terrible scale.
He can't go.
I mean,
What's he gonna
Yeah,
go?
you
Wait.
need at least a 5.
I didn't make the scale, okay?
You did. You literally just made the scale. You literally just made it.
Well, that might
You
be
need at least a
true.
5. Maybe like a,
Can you go halves? Halves?
4 out of 5 bags of goldfish
Got no
crackers.
haves.
Andy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it. What did you say? Goldfish crackers.
Yeah.
I'll give
yeah.
it 3 goldfish crackers out of 5.
There you go. That'll work. So you need at least 5.
Still, I'm committed to making this hand painted Rudolph.
Yeah, but you can't go 1 out of 2. Well, then say 3 out of 5 hand painted Rudolphs.
Man,
It just feels wrong.
Dave's like, this is my rating scale.
There can only be 2.
The scale dictates itself. All right.
Just remember, if you have a 1 out of 2, you're giving it 50% of whatever you think it, whatever the total could be.
But when
I'm
the
telling
other
you, you can't
options
do-
are 0 and 100, I think 50%.
You can't do halves or quarters.
Halves.
No, you can do quarter halves.
Can you do
Quarter half.
quarter cheese?
Quarter cheese.
Quarter cheese. Ain't got no halves.
We ain't got no halves. Was it Project X? That was
Group X.
No,
yeah.
Group
X. Yeah.
1/4 half cheese.
Look up,
Yeah. If you want to know how old we are,
look up group. Don't
look
look,
up
at the.
Group X.
Don't look at the age of the video.
Look
on
it up
YouTube.
Yeah,
on
look at how
eBaum's
when
World.
that video came out.
Yeah.
Don't look at it being 20-year-old. This was posted 20 years
55.
ago.
If all the gray hair didn't give it away,
Man,
You know.
E-Bomb's World. It's. I think that's in the National Archives now. No.
is it? I don't know.
That's.
Speaking of gray hair, you're getting quite a bit of gray hair in the beard there.
Damn.
You trying to
Shots
catch
fired.
up with me?
Shots fired.
This and this.
And that was to producer Dave for anyone
Heaven.
not watching on YouTube, because evidently most people listen to it.
I'm
Still eating that pecan.
saved it.
Wait,
That was
is
a
it
bourbon.
pecan or pecan?
It's pecan.
Let's go around the table. Pecan or pecan?
I say pecan.
I say pecan as well.
It's a pecan. If it's the thing, if it's a pie, it's a pecan pie. So
That's
if you,
so weird.
If you show me the nut,
That's so.
I'm
You
gonna
want me to
look-
show you the nut?
you show me the nut, I'm gonna look at that nut and say that's a pecan.
Well, guys,
I'm not showing you
thanks
the
everybody for tuning in on this week's
But on the other
podcast.
hand,
Cameraman, turn off the camera.
on the other hand, if you show me the pie, I'll say that's a pecan. That's a pecan.
Oh my God!
It's a pecan, not a pecan.
I'm not showing you the nut, and I'm not showing you the pie either.
It's always pecan.
Oh my god! I feel like I'm gonna get a phone call from my mom on this one.
Oh, does she listen?
Does she want to listen?
Nice,
One of the
then.
tens of listeners.
No,
Yes.
she watches it on repeat. She's trying to help her views.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's the reason
Damn it.
why we have 40 views on YouTube.
I did get asked.
Thank you, Andrew's mom.
Yeah.
I got asked about it numerous times in December by not regulars, just like random customers. And I got told by a lot of people that they have listened to at least one episode. Some people multiple. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for the
thank you for listening.
comeback listeners.
Yeah, appreciate the listening to us ramble on about dumb stuff.
Yeah, that's about every podcast I listen to. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's
got
the
a point.
formula.
He's got a
That's
point.
the formula.
I could name a few, but I won't.
All right.
But yeah, circling back, this is a buy for me. It wouldn't be an everyday drinker, but it would be.
let's give it a legit rating of at $50 at the NCABC store. That if you walked in and saw this, keep in mind allocated. You're not going to see this every day. At $50, you buying this?
Ooh, I will,
You buying this?
You buying it? You buying this?
there's an asterisk there. If I can only buy one allocated item, and there's a bunch of other
Oh,
allocated,
don't put that much thought into it, man.
I'm just saying.
Just
saying.
You're like, I need one bottle of bourbon today.
You walk in the ABC store, this is the only thing in it.
yeah, this is the only. Yeah.
I'm a buyer.
I came in about tequila. Nope.
Nope. It's the single bar. No, I think it's good for $50.
I'd
Again,
definitely buy $50.
I think $50 is a good price point.
For sure.
$52.
Too much.
I'm out.
Whoa.
50-50? $50.50? I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay tax.
Wait,
on
is
it
there tax
either.
on this? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Whoa, hello, no.
Hey, I'm out the door, no tax.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
All right, it's no tax right before school starts.
Oh, tax-free weekend?
Tax-free weekend.
Does that count with liquor?
What else you kids
Okay,
doing?
cool. Yeah, I
You need it.
definite buy.
well, if you steal it, you do not have to pay tax on it.
You know, you made the joke about you walk in. This is the only bottle they have. It so reminds me if you ever go to like an ABC store or whatever liquor store in South Carolina, and like the most rural, like tiny little podunk towns, you'll walk in and it will just be like maybe 5 or 6 different items full on the shelves. Like this community drinks this shitty tequila or whatever, and that's all we stop.
We got Hornitos. That's what we got.
Horny
Yeah.
toes?
Yeah.
Hornitos.
Horny toes.
Yeah, horny toes.
A lot of what's the white rum?
Oh,
It's not really even rum.
Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Yeah.
No, it's not Bacardi.
no,
They
the
do
coconut rum.
Bacardi. does.
Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Yeah. There's a lot of that on the shelf.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And
it's-
Fireball.
Hey, you got to know your customer.
And
And they do.
Fireball and handle size. Like the
Buckets.
It's the Fireball that they sell at gas stations. That's made from
The
like
wine.
malt liquor.
Oh my god.
The wine-based Fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Yeah.
headache in a bottle right there.
Yeah.
Well, the Fireball in general is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
It's not good.
All right, next week, rating Fireball.
Yep. Or some other cinnamon-based
We do it.
whiskey.
We sell the Cinerator, which is listen. It's not my go-to thing, but it's better. It doesn't have that chemically taste.
Chemically.
Hold on.
Chemically.
You said incinerator?
Yeah,
That's a real thing?
cinnamon
Incinerator.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we gonna do so? We can't do whiskeys because this is a bourbon
I was
show.
joking.
Yeah,
we are not.
this is a bourbon
We're not
show.
doing that. Yeah, he
Oh,
already,
yeah.
Bourbon
Andrew,
Boy already broke
yeah.
the rule,
Yeah.
bringing in the whatever country music.
So all bets are off then.
So and when
Yeah.
we do, when we ever,
Damn. That was-
when we do our own site for Muddy River,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
we
no
will
bourbon.
probably do a barrel aged rum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious.
Sure. That'll
But
work.
they have bourbon there too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but not theirs.
no. As far as I
'Cause
know,
they-
they don't make
yeah.
and will
Right.
not be making bourbon.
Right.
BYOB, bring your own bourbon?
No,
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
No.
So
That
Not
is
even-
against the law.
Not even a
it's
little bit.
against the law. Well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll work that out soon. We'll start doing some on-site stuff.
Wouldn't that be neat?
Wouldn't it?
That would be so neat.
That would be king gear.
Man, that'd be real sharp.
Over the plate. Be over the plate.
It would be over the plate. It'd be like drinking ice cold milk on the Oreo cookie.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. Let's not get into the inside jokes.
Man,
Why not?
Yeah.
it's one of those things. But yeah, I'm a buyer.
Sure. I think
Yep.
we all agreed
Yep.
we would buy it at $50,
Buy it.
but no tax.
And if anybody sees it, buy me one. Just go ahead and grab it.
Let's go ahead and.
You already have one. That's yours.
That's for the shop. I need one for the
Oh,
house.
okay.
It's more one than anyone.
Anyway, I say we end on that note.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All righty. Either we missed anything, Producer Dave? We got all the information out into the ethers?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm Dewayne.
I'm still Andrew.
And I'm Dave.
This has been the Beer Bourbon Breakfast Podcast.
Triple B. Hashtag Triple B podcast.
Feel free to add that actual thing in.
Definitely add it.